Yo, what's poppin', YouTube family? Woo! I'm back with another YouTube video, and I'm here to tell you today that I missed y'all and I love y'all, and I just really want to give you like my best right now, and I just really want you to listen. Yo, everybody listen up for what I'm about to tell you right now, because this is important, bro. As you see in my previous video, I just really want to give all thanks and praise to the Most High God, Yahweh She, just for waking me up this morning, just keeping me safe. Like, some people, men are not men anymore today, bro. And the reason why I'm saying this is that because, like, people complain a lot about everything. They're not, like, grateful for everything. They really don't have, just, they're not thankful for anything. They're not thankful for anything. They're just like, oh wow, disrespectful. They're just, they're really not, you're really not just, they just disrespect their parents for everything that they give them. They're really not thankful for anything and everything that they already have in their lives. They just want what they do not have. And once they get it, they want more. It's just greed and violence. That leads to violence, that leads to murder. It's just that. And a lot of people, men in society, in modern day culture today, in modern day society today, they really don't have the balls to stand up for themselves like they used to 15, like 30 years ago. Like, when the civil rights movement, my black people, my skin color people were marching in that movement in 1960s with Martin Luther King. That march, they meant something. Men, real men and real women who respected themselves, women who valued themselves, and men who valued women back then, and men who respected women as well as women respecting men. That was real society. That's what a real society was. That's what a real society was. And if you really want to study the family, if you really want to study the societies, then you study the family. Because the family, it comes from the home. The home is the foundation of society. That is basically what it is. The home is the byproduct of society, and what is in the home shapes what society is today. And you can't tell me that. That is not just a fact. That is the truth. Because society was built on the foundational principles of the home, starting within the home. So you can't tell you can tell anybody. Just study to show yourself approved. Because God said that an excellent woman is the crown of her husband, but he who brings him to shame is like rottenness to his bones. So that's what basically, like, men are not men today anymore, women are not women anymore today anymore. And this is really what I wanted to talk about, is the mark of the beast system being implemented, the beast, the mark of his image that is within each and every single one of us human beings. But Christ came to redeem us from all this nonsense. Christ came to redeem us from all this nonsense, but from all the sinful, wicked nonsense of intemperance and people just stabbing their backs. That's just nonsense. I think we should just cut that out, because basically, fundamentally, we should be uplifting each other like we did in back in the days. Men are not men anymore because they let women rule over the men. They let women rule over them. Like, why? Because men today are weak. They don't know how to stand up for themselves. They know how to stand up for themselves, but they do not want to speak up. It's in a man's nature to, like, it is. They do not, men do not stand up for themselves in any circumstance, in any situation. You see this you see this, like, the situation, and we're on, on lockdown today, the government, like, this whole entire situation in the world today is like, kind of like some type of new, like, I don't know. Society is changing. It's like we're moving on from the old industrial age into the new industrial age, and it's a revolution right now. Men are changing, women are changing, and children are changing too, because children are being disobedient to their parents. Like, I'm not talking about 20-year-olds, like, I want to leave the house because I'm not going to college and all that crap. I'm talking about, and mama kicked me out the house. I'm talking about 11-year-olds beating and killing their moms, bro. Like, doing all types of wickedness, bro. Like, That's not what society is supposed. That is not God. What God's purpose for society was. God's purpose. I'm being negative right now, so only like I'm gonna stop. But God's purpose for society and the family structure was to be at peace, was for us to build with each other, was for the man and the woman to cultivate and just to shape and reform each other, for the woman to uplift the man, and the man to when the man is down, and for the man to uplift the woman, lift up the woman whenever she is falling down. That's basically what like society is supposed to be based on. That's what the foundational principles of the home is supposed to be based on. The man is supposed to work. The woman is supposed to stay at home, nourish and nurture the children, and what they're supposed to do is just simple. But it's not like that in modern day society today. It's not like that anymore. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's evident that we are in the last days. We're under the seventh trumpet. We are under, and it's my job. Yo, I'm gonna blow the trusty trumpet. So, it's really crazy. I really want you to study that, because that right there, we're in the last days, and it's gonna be exciting because you should just. This is where everybody is gonna be waking up to like the truth, to light their eyes to the truth. Everybody's going to be questioning their own beliefs, from all different cultural ethnicities and backgrounds, or for whatever culture and tradition where everybody from in different parts of the world, whatever they partook in, right? Everybody's going to be waking up from the truth. So we just you just really have to study to show yourself approved. Just to just study the world, study an environment, go out there and explore. Yo, it's just that's really what it is. This, how I got all this information, not only from God, but I went out and I explored for myself as God told me to. God got me here. I don't blame anything on my parents. I don't blame anything. I blame me, because I strongly believe that we, our individual selves, we are responsible for where our lives end up, whether we're in a bad situation, a good situation, in our childhood, from whatever foundation we were built on. Were we in the hood? Was I in a slave ship when my life first started? Was I born in Afghanistan? Yo, you know what I'm saying? And plus, society's in the where it society is not where it is today as it was thousands of years ago, because we as parent, some parents, right, they depend on their government to raise their children. Instead of depending on their government to raise their children, they should depend they should depend on themselves. It starts first within the home. The reason why society is twisted up and people have subcultural families and gather together in these meetings and agree upon a certain topic or agreement or a decision, an idea, and the society becomes dangerous, and they're a menace to society. They're violent to society, and society. This is the reason why society is breaking, and the foundation of society is destroyed, because men beat on their women, and the children watch, and the children start to do it when they grow older, you see, it's the same cycle that goes all along. That's a primary example about what's going on in society today. Society says, the Bible says, men shall be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud blasphemers, truth breakers, abusers, or revilers, slanderers of good. That's it. That's basically what sums it up. This is the beast system that we're about to enter, and we're closing off from the old system onto the new system, where people can't even govern themselves anymore, that the government is going to have to rule them. And this is why society is where it is today, because we depended on the government, and now we're getting just what we wanted without even realizing that the government is taking control over us. That's basically what it is. It's evident in the fact. It's just, the truth is evident in itself. That's just it. The truth, not the truth is effortless. I'm sorry, y'all. The truth is just speaks for itself. That's basically what it is. All right, yo. So that's basically it for this video. I hope y'all really learned something. And what y'all need to do about it is just like fix yourselves, bro. You know, some children don't even have father figures in their lives, and they depend on the government. They have single family. They have single mothers in the home, right? And they just like, you know, that's basically what it is. That's basically it. Yo, so I'm gonna tune out. Bro. That's basically what I really wanted to bring to y'all and present to y'all attention. You know, God has been so good to me. Also, God has been so good to me. He has blessed me financially, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. I have a good mom. I have a good brother, and my brother is doing well. You know, pray for him. My whole entire family. Yo, I have a good family, bro. Both my mother and my father still call me. I'm the luckiest man alive. If your mother and your father still calls you, bro, like leave a thumbs up, bro, because I really respect that. I'm so glad to have my mother and father. I wish the same for you guys. Well, if not, then damn. But yo, it's whatever, bro. I pray that God blesses you spiritually in all aspects of life. In Jesus' name, I pray that each and every single one of you have a blessed day. And peace out. I love y'all.